Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Becky D, live in the morning, 7 a.m. You guys, let's just go ahead and dive right in. So, as we talk about the darkness, we must now take time to sit back and think, why am I afraid of the dark? Now, this can be spiraled back to too many scary movies to be watched as a kid, or, you know, um, if we had siblings and they always played pranks on us when it was dark, or some of us who are in a spiritual realm, maybe it's that we see things that we don't want to see while we're in the dark, right? Or, you know, it could be a combination of it all. Or sometimes it's traumatic things that has happened to people in the dark. Again, there's a broad range as to what can create your fear while being in the darkness. So today, or at any time in your life, have you sat down and confronted the darkness? Again, your light source could be there with you if you needed, you know, somebody there to kind of sit with you in it, or, lay down with you for your first time, not having a night source, night light, should I say. But I do recommend that you find somebody of good spirit and that is of sound mind. And they can probably talk to you. Or you all can just sit there in peace and you just know someone is there. Just in case you start feeling the way that you feel with that fear. But we need to confront it today, right? Some people may decide to journal before or after and just write out the feelings that they're feeling and the anxiety and all this other stuff. Some people may choose to, burn some incense. You don't want to fully do a candle because the candle will cast too much light. Burn some incense, or, saging the room, or whatever the case may be beforehand, to make sure that all evil spirits have been warded out. And you just sit there and you say, darkness, today is the day that I challenge to take you head on. I am to start my process of healing and no longer being afraid of you. I am comfortable with being in my uncomfortable situation in order for me to learn and grow and continue to adapt. The darkness that you cast is just a fragment of my imagination and the realness of my reality. Today is the day I no longer become afraid of the dark. And you start to see things for actually what they are, right? That monster that I thought was in my closet was literally a fragment of my imagination. It was literally me watching way too many movies as a kid, right? Maybe, you know, that time when my brother hid in my closet did something to me. You go out at night, whether it's to just go shopping, go to dinner, whatever the case may be, maybe you're going out with friends. But while you're walking, if you have a purse, you're 9 times more likely to clutch that purse a little tighter when you're walking at night, whether alone or not, right? Because society has us afraid of the nighttime. But then what about people like me who are night owls? And if you don't know what a night owl is, it's someone who thrives and usually does their best work and thinking at night. And a lot of times we have trouble sleeping at night. What am I supposed to do, right? You have us fearing it so much that still 98% of our country shuts down at a time where I'm awake and I would like to do some grocery shopping then and, I miss 24-hour Walmart. Can we get it back? Can we start a petition to get the 24-hour Walmart back? Because, you know, at 1 o'clock in the morning when nobody else is awake, that was prime time for me. It's like, yeah, those who don't do well with big crowds, right? Maybe some of us fear the light, and so we're in the darkness. So as you're starting to think and get comfortable in your dark situation, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to find? What are you able to write down and analyze in this self-healing journey that you're about to be on? In this roller coaster ride of emotions that you're really about to start unveiling in your life? And if one of them happens to be you agreeing with me that we need a 24-hour Walmart back, please let me know where we got a petition going, because I will sign it. To me, it's just smart business. So, what are you afraid of? Because somebody runs to the darkness to avoid the light, because the light can also be a harsh reality, right? But they always say what happens in the dark will come to the light. And no one's ever noticed that sometimes the things that happen in the light tends to run to the darkness. Again, the situations may be different for everyone, and sometimes it's not a physical darkness that you're in, it's a mental or a spiritual darkness that you're in. Let's identify that darkness today so then we can take the next step into getting closer to the end of our tunnel and going back into the light, rejuvenated, recharged, and being able to conquer everything that we have set before us. So, as you do that today, just remember one thing, that if nobody else in the world today tells you that they love you, know that I do. And I'm not just saying that just because, I haven't met you. No, I'm saying that because I love everyone with all of my heart and all of my being. And that if this road wasn't scary, I wouldn't be doing this. Because I think everybody deserves to have somebody with them on this trail of self-discovery, maybe rediscovery, self-healing, as well as knowing their self-worth. At any time you feel that this podcast has done something to help you, please pass it on to somebody else who could also use the help. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than us. Together we are we. And that's the mentality that we need to keep having. That I am with you in some situations, and you are with me in some situations. That is not just me. As always, you guys, it's a pleasure and honor to be blessing your sound waves for you each and every single morning, Monday through Friday. My name is Becky D with Becky D in the Morning, and I will talk with you tomorrow morning.